Welcome back, everybody. My name is Michael Jolley, and I am joined with Nathan from PreEmptive. How you doing, Nathan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a long time since we've been able to talk.
Yeah, it's been a while. Probably .NET Conf or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. I've been
hmm
playing with your stuff like JS Defender on stream a lot,
hmm
and but the way I got to know PreEmptive is from all my days in .NET land with Dotfuscator.
So most people know about us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's funny. I think we talked about this before, but I didn't even realize it was PreEmptive. I just thought Dotfuscator was a part of Visual Studio for the longest time.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, people know that brand a lot better.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Dotfuscator.
So Dotfuscator has been in Visual Studio for 17 years now. I had to look that up.
Wow.
And we protect applications, right? So developers use Dotfuscator to protect their apps from threats like reverse engineering and hacking and people
Mhm.
making copycat apps and things, desktop and mobile, and now Blazor, right?
Mhm.
Across a bunch of platforms.
Sweet. So you said you do. Does it support Blazor now?
Yeah, that's right. Well, so it turns out it basically just worked.
Oh,
So Microsoft's done a great job with Blazor, making it like any other .NET
yeah.
platform, and Dotfuscator mostly just worked. There's a little bit about like how the build integration works, and
Mhm.
we just had a release earlier this week actually where we put out some improvements to it. But yeah, it works.
Yeah. So I don't know if our viewers know it, but like you're the VP of engineering for you to say it just fortunately worked. I know you're like, oh, what a weight off my mind. I don't have to. Nobody's got to be
Yep,
scheduled to do anything.
that's right. Is this thing a big months-long project, or
Yeah.
is it just something that
Yeah.
we ship out the door? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go home and sleep so much better, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a
So,
big relief.
so tell me why would I want to protect my Blazor apps?
Yep. So the same reason as any app. So if you're running an app in an untrusted environment, right?
Mhm.
Most of our customers, that's their model. It's vulnerable, right? You don't have the security protections that you might have from running it on a server.
Mhm.
Blazor has server-side components, and maybe those aren't interesting to you. But the big use case is browser side, right? If
Right.
you're running your .NET code in a browser,
Mhm.
Dotfuscator can protect that. It can make it a lot harder to attack, a lot harder to reverse engineer. And so yeah, people choose to use it for that.
Yeah. And I think, a lot of times we will build like backends and front ends, right? So a lot of times that backend actually gets shipped. So it seems like
That's
you
right.
can use it on both sides. If you just need to do the front end, just do the front end. If you need both ends, do them both.
That's right.
And
That's right. Yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
it kind of planned.
Sometimes people ship the both sides to their
Yeah.
customers, right? Like
Yeah.
you sell a product that your customer hosts themselves, and they'll protect them both that way. Yep.
Right. That's awesome. So does it have .NET 5 support already?
Yeah, actually. So we formally declared .NET 5 support with this release just a couple days ago. Again, it mostly just worked even without having to do much about it, but a couple of tweaks and some improvements. There's a little more work we've got to do around some of the edges, but we've declared
Yeah.
support with this
Well, I
release.
feel like you missed an opportunity there to like really like bring out like a preemptive flag and stake it in the ground, maybe preemptive heart.net 5 or something. And,
That's right.
yes,
That's
we
right.
do.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. All the .NETs. There's so many .NETs these days. We got them all.
Yeah.
Right?
No. There's now
Yeah.
one .net to rule them all, right? It's like
That's
five.
right.
It's
That's
right.
right. There's one .NET.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, everybody I talk to is so hyped up about, they're hyped up about .net 5, but I tell you, Blazor is like the new hotness. It's
Yeah.
been so fun to watch the excitement again. I mean, I grew up in the days of like classic ASP and
hmm
God forgive us web forms
hmm
that a lot of people are still dealing with.
hmm
Bless their souls. But
Yeah.
it's neat to see that progression over, I don't know, it's been 20 years, I guess, coming from
Yeah.
classic ASP. What a different world it is. But I haven't seen this excitement in a long time.
Yeah. And there's a whole conference, right?
Yeah.
Just for this technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
kind of interest? Are you getting a lot of interest from like your customers about it?
Yeah, I mean, early on before Blazor hit kind of the 1.0 milestone, right?
Mhm.
We didn't see a lot of customer interest. We'd hear, people knew about it. But since 1.0, we've started getting, out of the blue questions, right? People coming
Yeah.
to us and asking about our Blazor support. So yeah, we think it's going to be a real hot market for us as
Yeah.
as it grows.
Yeah. I think it's going to take some time for adoption. Like it seems like enterprises are really big on .NET
hmm
and those are notoriously slow for change.
Right, right.
Blazor's going to get into those like, edge cases and then kind of work its way
People willing to try something new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've got this edge thing that I'm doing, and let me go build something for that that's kind of isolated, right? And once we see that it's stable there, we'll kind of grow. And of course,
Yeah.
Blazor, the next Blazor in .NET 6 will be even more involved, is what
Mhm.
Dan has shared with us earlier. So
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
see.
Well, and part of what we see too is, it's just .NET, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
all your developers who already know how to do C# and .NET tools and things, it's familiar, it's comfortable. So that
yeah,
actually
yeah.
encourages the enterprise adoption.
Yeah, you're right.
And
There's a
using
comfortability you already have there. So it's not
.NET.
like
Mhm,
we're
mhm,
switching from one platform to another or one framework to another.
mhm,
It's the
mhm.
same stuff we write every day.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to try it. Is it still just the Dotfuscator that's built into Visual Studio will do all this stuff already?
Yeah, so Dotfuscator community tends to lag professional a little bit, so we
Mhm.
have not declared support for Blazor in the
Okay.
community version, but you can get the eval, right, the evaluation version off our
Yeah.
website, and plug it in. Just follow the instructions, and it'll plug right in. And then, of course, the professional version has support.
Sweet. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Nathan. Hey,
Yeah, it's been great
tell
talking to
us,
you
where
again.
can we learn more about like that eval? Is that just at preemptive.com?
Preemptive.com. Yep, and there's
Okay.
a free trial link over on the right-hand side, or log in and download it.
Perfect. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, yeah, it's been great talking to you.
All right. See you next time.